Well, earlier I spoke to Dr Paul Keedwell, a consultant psychiatrist who's written about depression, and I asked him if we're treating the condition in the right way.
I think there are many problems with the way we're treating depression. I mean, my book is saying essentially that we're over-medicalising the condition. We forget that the majority of depression never sees a psychiatrist, let alone, well, not even a GP, let alone a psychiatrist, I should say. So the majority of depression is hidden in the community, I would say. We need to think about the cause of the depression. I mean, my book looked at the evolutionary basis, so it was making the point that depression is nothing new, and perhaps it survived the evolutionary process because, on average, it's been helpful to us because it's made us aware of problems that we're in.
You do say that it's useful. I mean, in what sense is depression useful?
Well, I mean, for example, I'm not surprised that if you do a trial of people with milder forms of depression, that just taking a pill alone doesn't make them better. Because depression is usually arising in response to being trapped in some sort of persistently stressful situation. And I believe that's due to us denying our fundamental needs, if you like.
Is the depression the right word, though, for what you're describing?
Well, I'm wondering if we're all, because there are different types of depression, and I think all the different types are being lumped together in this study. So what we're seeing is that, surprise, surprise, mild depression doesn't really respond, but severe depression does respond. I mean, I would actually say that we're looking at, with severe depression, we should be maybe finding another word, like melancholia, which some sections of the psychiatric profession are doing.
I mean, it's interesting your thesis that this can be useful and that you can learn things from it, but isn't it better to treat it and to kind of make it go away rather than make people live kind of in a miserable situation for months or years?
Yes, well, this is why I haven't gone as far as saying that people shouldn't be prescribed antidepressants, because this is a technology, if you like, which curtails suffering prematurely.
I mean, it saves lives, doesn't it? I mean, it can stop people from committing suicide.
It absolutely does save lives at the more severe end of the spectrum, yes. I would say that if you prescribe antidepressants, and only antidepressants though, for people with more mild to moderate forms of depression, you're depriving them from finding the real solutions to their problems that led to their depression in the first place.
Dr Paul Keedwell.